Okay, folks, I hope this isn't too disorienting. I'm taking this video from up on top of a stepladder. Actually, a stepladder that's a little bit too short for what I'm doing, but it's okay. I'm not that far off the ground, or off the floor, actually. What I noticed in my last video that was really hard to see, the pockets that I was making in the wood to show you the technique for joining the face frames of the cabinets together. And I thought, well, maybe this is an opportunity to show up close a little bit better how that works. Where I am right now is in the upper part of my kitchen, up by the plywood sheath ceiling that I was explaining in one of the videos. The upper cabinet, this long 8-foot cabinet, is the one that I installed last weekend. And you can see the mounting screws going up into the sheathing above and into the joists of the ceiling. I created a, well, anyway, without getting into all the details, it's mounted now securely up against the ceiling. And when I built the cabinet, I did not install little pieces that I normally do. I'll see if I can grab this with my left hand. Little pieces of backer like this that I would put up into the face of the cabinet before I put the face frame in place. It helps to have something to secure the face frame to, with finish nails in different areas, or actually these things I'm going to put screws in from behind once these are in place. I already installed a couple, but I'll put screws in behind these from in this area, from inside the cabinet, and they'll come out through the front and stick into the face frame once the face frame is in place. That way I could secure it to the cabinet and eliminate the need for a whole bunch of face nailing, which you have to camouflage later in the finish. Anyway, the process I was doing last time, I'm trying not to pan this thing too quickly to get everybody busy. I know this is not exactly professional stuff, but this piece that I made up downstairs shows the pockets that I was trying to describe before, that I made with that pocket jig. Pardon the shadow, it looks like the light is throwing a shadow right on this, but there's the pockets that I drilled into this one. I don't know, hopefully you can see the hole. Yeah, you can see the holes going in. What's going to happen is the screws go in those holes. Let's see if I could reach a screw. I'm trying to do this with, I'm not used to this with my other hand. Alright, the screw will go into that. I'll put the driver into that and drive it right into the side of the cabinet to secure it in place. I'm going to take this one out and see if I can do this one-handed. I don't know if this can be possible, but I'm trying anyway. See? Oh dear. Yeah, this. I didn't even play with it first. Okay, I already have a screw in the bit. Now, I tried to show you this bit last time. It's a square bit, square drive bit. Maybe I'm getting a little too close. No, I think you can see it. I've got the screw stuck into it already, and it does do a good job. All right, so let's see. This is interesting. That was really strange trying to do that, holding a camera with one hand. But you could see, I hope, see the screw up in there. And now that's attached. That allows you to attach something, a piece like this, even after the fact. Normally I would have made these pieces up and attached them from the top of the cabinet with screws down into them and from the sides before I put the cabinet up. But this cabinet was getting really heavy, and about that time I was trying to shoot this video quick, and I kind of went, I'll do it later. And so this makes it possible to do that. It's one of the techniques you can use. See, now that's a little bit down, so I just pop that up, adjust it. Let's see if I can do another one for you. Trying to put up. Oh, this is not easy. Right, you see how that drew it right up into the cabinet? Okay, when I install all the other screws, that'll be really solid in there. Of course, you have to kind of adjust it as you go. They're like like that, and then you put the screws in, and et voila! It will serve as a good backer for the face frame that goes on the front of this cabinet. Now, obviously, you can see that I've used scrap material to do this. None of this is going to be visible once the face frame goes in place, because I have a certain design with these cabinets where the face frame is actually going to come down. It'll come down below this, and so the only way you're going to be able to see this is to get up inside the cabinet and stick your head up there and look backwards. So not visible from the front, but it's helpful to have them in place, like I said, to secure the frame once I'm complete. Okay, well, I thought I'd shoot that, and maybe that'll clarify some issues. And I also noticed that the sound on the last video was pretty poor, so I apologize for that, but I'm trying to talk across a room, and I keep on forgetting the microphone on this camera isn't that powerful to pick up my voice sometimes. So, alright, that's about it. Till the next time.